Hiya, I hope you're keeping well. Today I'm going to do a half and half comparison between two complexion products because we have a new foundation coming from IT Cosmetics. This is Your Skin But Better. Now, you know I usually always use the CC cream, so I know that you're used to seeing me using this one. I basically want to show you both, tell you a little bit about both of them and kind of explain the differences and why this one has come along. So Your Skin But Better is launching any minute now, and it's essentially a really feather light, you can barely feel it on your skin, foundation. Again, it's designed to kind of merge skincare and makeup, but in a way that will hopefully improve the appearance of your skin over time. So I'm just going to give it a shake and show you this on one half of my face. Now, I've done 2 pumps there and I'm going to go in with a Complexion Perfection brush. This feels like invisible. If you want something that doesn't look or feel heavy, it's very, very sheer feeling and it's a buildable medium coverage. So what I would say to you is, if you're someone that doesn't want to feel like you've got loads of foundation on, this is lovely for you. Now for me personally, that looks lovely here and now, and it's a very comfortable wear and feel. But through the day, because my personal redness is so red, I'd need a bit more coverage with this. So you could either use the rest to build in the areas that you'd need it, or use a bit of concealer or whatever it is that you'd like. But ultimately it's a medium coverage. Now, one of the things that I do like about it is it just kind of blurs over everything, but it doesn't look thick. I think if you're someone that maybe isn't used to wearing makeup, or you really don't want to look like you've got anything heavy on, or maybe you're worried about something that's going to sit in fine lines, it's so sheer that you'd love that. Just to give you a few pointers on this one, so it's a medium coverage. As I said, you can build it to whatever kind of fullness that you would like. It comes in 40 shades. So just to give you a few examples, the fairest shade is fairer than the current fairest in CC cream, and the deepest shade is deeper. So you've got a full spectrum of colours, and say like with the CC cream, the existing names are, for example, light, medium, tan, rich, things like that. In your Skin But Better, all of the shade names start with the same name, but then they go into all of the different undertones. So for example, if you're used to using the shade rich in the CC cream, in this you'll have a number of rich options that go into each undertone. So it's quite nice to really kind of nail your exact colour match. This is designed to be a really true to skin colour match, so you've got your exact colour, whereas the CC cream is really designed to be like a blurred out. Each tube could kind of work for a number of different complexion colours because it's designed to be a colour corrector rather than like a traditional foundation. So that's kind of an idea of colours and things like that, and there's that side. Now I'm going to show you the CC cream so you can see a difference in the finishes. I've taken like a small pump. I'm going to use a clean brush so that you can tell that like the finish is exactly as it would be without any residue from the other foundation. Now, CC cream is essentially the main difference I would always remember is that A, your CC cream is a completely full coverage, and B, it's got the SPF 50 in there. So really, your CC cream is for you if you want to kind of have all of that moisturising skincare, your SPF and your foundation, concealer, all the rest of it all in one. Now, a note on that, even though there is an SPF of 50 in here, which I think is fantastic, I always personally would use a separate SPF. And the reason being, when you're doing your sun cream, you need it all over, everywhere. Whereas I think when you're doing your makeup, you probably put a little bit more in the areas where you need it, or you go softer in some places. It might fade a little bit through the day. So even though it's brilliant to have the 50 in there, I always use a separate SPF and then consider this a lovely added bonus. Now, if I show you the finish on the two of those, you can see the CC cream is much dewier. That is an absolute cream. You've got things like collagen, peptides, SPF 50 in here. This one is much sheerer. You've got hyaluronic acid, you've got aloe in here, you have vitamins B5 and E. I'm remembering all my notes in my head, but you can see the finish on that is like a natural skin-like finish, whereas this finish is extra radiant. Even though you can powder this one down, which I'll show you, like lots of people want that additional radiance, and that's more of a CC cream thing. But if I just show you, you could achieve matteness or luminosity, whichever one you'd prefer. You've got the option to play about with this one. So they're kind of the differences between the two. It's such a lovely wear, this one, because it's so lightweight. I think it's lovely for things like, I've been trying it over the course of a while ahead of the launch. It's been lovely in the hotter weather. Again, really lovely if you want something completely undetectable. It's very different to the CC cream, both lovely in their own way, but kind of you've got your reasons and purposes for both. But one of the things I'd say, if you did want to try it or you want to learn a bit more, there are so many tools on the It Cosmetics UK channels. So like on the UK website, there's now a live chat function. So you can literally go on and have a chat with someone about, what are you looking for from your makeup? What's going to be best for you? Because for example, you might think you want to try this, but then get into the back and forth with that person and they might say a whole other foundation is going to be more suited to your needs, because they can ask all those questions. And things like a colour match, I get asked about colour matches a lot. If you DM the It Cosmetics UKI Instagram page, they can do a colour match for you. You can arrange a consultation where, again, they can ask you loads of questions about what you're currently wearing, what your closest match would be. If you know what shade you are in the CC cream and you literally just want to know what the equal would be in your skin but better, absolutely message the It Cosmetics page. They'll be able to help you with that. So yeah, there's loads of different options to make sure that you've kind of learned everything you want to learn, if it's suitable for you, and find your perfect shade. But there's a comparison between the two again of the different finishes. Hopefully that's cleared up a few questions, but of course, if you want to know anything else, please feel free to leave me a little comment and I'll come back. And I'm looking forward to hearing what you think. At the moment, because of the way things are, I know that not all stores are currently offering samples just for hygiene reasons, but when things are up and back and running as usual, you'll be able to get a sample anywhere that you usually go shopping for It Cosmetics. So fingers crossed it won't be too much longer. But anyway, there you go. Nice little sneak peek, and I'll show you it in a few more videos and things coming up. Okay, take care. Bye.